Hi everyone. So today I'm here with Steph, and he's a dating coach, and he's so nice. So thank you for coming today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Yeah.
Amazing to meet you.
Could you introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Stefan. I'm 37 years old. I was born and raised in Belgium. I love sports. I've been a dating coach for almost 15 years. It's my passion. I love traveling. I'm fascinated by a lot of subjects in the world, by nature, science, human interactions, psychology, and yeah, I just love life basically.
Yeah, amazing. 15 years.
15 years, yeah.
Wow.
It's been a long time.
Yeah, you have lots of experience.
I
Yeah,
think so, yeah, I think so,
yeah,
yeah.
amazing.
Yeah.
Why did you start working as a dating coach?
Yeah, funny. I get this question actually quite often. It started actually very, very funny. So when I was younger myself, I was also very shy. I was introverted. I was very frustrated by women. For me, it seemed like something that was out of my reality. But then the internet came, and I was 20 or so, 21, and I started getting into self-development. I started improving my personality. I started approaching women and people, and I became actually quite good very fast because I was very, very hungry to learn this very fast. So I was hiring coaches to help me. And at one point, one friend of mine said, like, Steph, you should not hire a coach, you should be a coach. But for me, because I come from such an insecure background, because I was so shy and insecure, I would make fun of it. And I would say, like, oh no, this is not possible. But then I got invited to give a speech in a school. And then I organized something myself. And then I experienced that people were very interested and I could teach a lot of things to people. And then I got my first client. Yeah, this was an amazing experience. Like the first time that happened, I was like, oh my God, wow, I'm teaching people how to become better with women. And I'm also getting paid for it. And I can also travel. So this is kind of the beginning. Yeah. Very, very unnatural. Somebody just asked me and then I just gave feedback and that's how it started. And it was like a snowball. It became bigger and bigger and bigger. And here I am 15 years later.
Oh, yeah, like word of mouth. Like your clients introduce other clients sometimes.
Yeah, exactly. Like most of my clients come from my network. I've been going out for a long time. I've seen meeting a lot of people, traveling, especially in Europe, like all the main hubs, Barcelona, Budapest, Brussels, Amsterdam, London. So I would help my clients and then they would tell somebody else. I mean, the subject of dating is a little bit controversial because men, we are very proud. We don't really want to scream from the clouds that we're looking for help. But like they would tell their friends like behind the corner, like, hey, I got some help. This guy can help you as well. And that's kind of how my name has been growing over all those years. I think always like the best thing is what you can do for your business is that you give clients amazing results. And when you
Yeah.
give amazing results, no matter what happens, it will go.
So your clients got great results. Amazing.
Yeah. Everybody has different intentions. Like some clients they want to get married.
Yeah. Ooh.
Some clients they want to become a more better playboy. Let's say.
Yeah.
Oh, we all have different dreams, right?
Yeah. Right.
So, but in general, people are very happy with my services.
Oh. You lived in Belgium, right? And
Yeah,
your clients are from like Europe.
mostly from Europe. Yeah, I had some Canadian clients, some American clients, but mostly they are from Europe.
So you taught them in person and online as
Yeah,
well.
exactly. Mostly in person because I really liked it as well, and then because I could travel as well. And I think also there's massive gains to be won when you do it in person because there's instant feedback and there's a lot of attention. Like most of the times I would do it in a 1 week. So I call it like the 1 week immersion boot camp. So you basically spend 6, 7 days every day, a few hours together, and then you really create like a transformation. Because if you learn something one time, you change a little bit. But if you do the same thing for 7 days in a row with somebody that's next to you like an expert, like you really change your identity. And like I hear many times from my clients, like, okay, now after 1 week, my second life is starting because it basically go to such a roller coaster in this week of growth. And
You went out with your clients. You did approach together sometimes
yeah, exactly.
and give you feedback.
Exactly. So what happens in the week is I approach, my client approaches, we approach together in every possible situation. So it can be in coffee places, can be in bars, can be in the street, can be in libraries, can be on the beach. Every situation we approach me, them, or together, just to show them that the whole world is a play field to meet people. And of course, then there's instant feedback, and then we do it again. Like, let's say I see something that needs to be improved, like the first approach, for example, or the way their body language is. Instantly, I show them how to do it, and then we instantly try it. And by instantly practicing those new skill sets, they grow so fast.
It's a great experience for your clients, actually.
100%,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
100%. I've done it myself as well in the past, and also been working with amazing coaches. And in every skill set, it's mind blowing how fast you can grow from this.
What kind of men did you coach in Europe usually?
Most of the people that I coach are already quite successful in life. Already have an amazing business, or they're really good professional life, and they already often have good social skills, but they just want to get better because they see the potential what's possible. But on the other side, I also have clients who are more introverted. They don't have really that this refined social skills. So it really depends. Clients go to 55 years old to 25 sometimes even 22. It really depends on the. But in general, it's always people with a growth mindset, people that like to become better, or interested in becoming their best version of themselves. So I think that is the main characteristic in the clients that I see passing by, because people that are conforming with reality, they're not really interested in growing as a person. Because for growth, you always have to be through the uncomfortableness. Sometimes you cannot avoid any uncomfort if you want to become successful in everything, right? Like,
Yeah.
do you agree with that?
Yeah, these are necessary to be happy. Like
Exactly.
to have a great social life. When I was a dating coach, I taught many like successful guys in Japan. I mean, like doctors or CEOs or investors. Of course, not all my clients are successful, but some people are successful, but they are not satisfied with relationship
Yeah.
with girls.
Okay.
So yeah, they had girlfriends, but the girlfriends were just interested in the money
Yeah. Oh,
of
interesting.
the guys.
Yeah.
So it happened a lot. So my clients wanted to attract the girls by themselves, like not with money. Not
Yeah,
with,
yeah.
like,
It's interesting that you say that you mentioned the money thing, because I'm curious about your opinion. Because many men that come to me and they're not really good in dating, they always think that money is super important. So, what is your take on that? Is money super important when you do cold approach and you want to date an amazing woman?
money is necessary, but not big money. Like yeah, you have to survive, of course. So you need the money, but money cannot attract girls. Only money cannot attract girls. More like confidence or like communication skills, like making girls laugh, making girls comfortable. It's more important. But of course, if you have much money, you can bring the girls to good restaurants or good cafes. You can go travel. But it's just an option. Even if you don't have money, you can make her enjoy. So yeah, that's it. Like it's not like a necessary thing. It's
Okay.
just option, additional stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, I agree with that completely. Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, just funny when you're not dating the woman you want to use. Oftentimes, I feel many men use money as an excuse. They would judge other people like, oh yeah, for him it's easy because he's very rich, for example, or he has his lifestyle or this and that. And I always like it's sometimes exhausting because I need to keep saying the same thing. Like it's not that important. As long as you can provide and you can provide for your family and you're doing okay, it's more than enough.
Yeah, yeah. And I don't like such girls who just want money. So
Of
they are
course.
not the good girls.
Of course, of course.
So
Yeah, I agree with that. I think most confident people don't really want to engage with those people. If they just want to come from money, then
what is the one common misunderstanding that men think about attraction? I think many guys think only handsome guys or rich guys can attract beautiful girls. What do you think?
yeah, I think the biggest misunderstanding is that people initially think exactly need to be rich or you have to have amazing looks like Brad Pitt, for example, to get girls. But they don't really understand is what you really need is you need courage, you need to be a fun person or just be able to have fun experiences and you need the social skills. Like social skills are the most attractive thing there are there. And I think it's something that we have biologically because in this world, in this environment, the social skills will bring you places. It will bring you success and it will protect the family. And back 1,000 years ago, it basically was to be strong, because you had to protect your tribe from people. And now it's social skills. If you have the social skills, you'll be able to protect your environment. And I think that's why social skills are so attractive for women. We will never see a very social man or who knows cold approach, who knows how to make women laugh, who's not been successful in dating. And I think a lot of men who are not successful, they don't know that these things are the most important things. And often they say, I hear a lot of stories. Oh my God, I'm such a good guy. I'm doing well in my business. I have this, I have this, I have this, I have this, and I'm not attracting the girls that I want. How is that? I say, okay, listen, but are you talking to girls? Are you approaching girls? Are you going to bars or whatever place to meet them? And they're like, oh no, not really. Like, okay, of course. Like a woman will not fall in your lap.
Right.
So I think this is one of the biggest misunderstandings, that like a really small skill set that doesn't take long to learn will change your complete dating life. It's easier to think about Hollywood and think about whatever we see in the external world and just be a victim basically. So that's what I think. What do you think of that? I think it's a good question, by the way.
Yeah, that's true. I agree with you. Even rich people are very handsome guys or tall guy, muscular guys. They cannot connect to girls without approaching. So
Exactly.
yeah, they need to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If you don't say hi, nothing will happen ever.
Right. If they just wait, they cannot connect to the
Yeah,
girls. Very
exactly.
rare.
Exactly.
So yeah, we have to try.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. I have so many situations in my mind in the past 15, 20 years that I had such amazing experience with women, being invited, flying there, everything possible, like as in a movie. But if I didn't do the initial approach to say, hi, how are you? It would never have happened. It's just so insane. And I'm always telling people, you have no idea what kind of life there is possible if you start just putting yourself out there and just say, hey, hi, how are you? You look amazing. Or I love your hair. Simple.
Simple.
Only that will change your life completely.
Yeah, that's it actually. Yeah. You should approach. You should like step out of your comfort zone. And yeah. So you are from Belgium and we are in Vietnam now. So do you think there is big difference of dating culture like between Europe and Asia, or like any like a regional uniqueness or
Yes and no. I think the male female dynamics will always be the same. I think females will always attract to the same kind of men. The characters that we talked about, courage, social skills, charisma, and so on. But in general, there's some differences. Yeah, like in Europe, people, especially in the south, are way more open for conversations, and there's less of a language barrier. And here, for example, in Vietnam, one of all is they're more traditional here, so they're a bit more closed, and there's a language barrier. But what I noticed is here, for example, and I also see this in other Asian countries, is they need to get used to you a little bit first. For example, I was staying in the neighborhood for a few weeks last year when I was still single, and in the beginning, people in general were like kind of cold to me. They would not really respond to me. But they would see me every day walking, going to the coffee place, going to the restaurant, and after 2 weeks, people open up to me completely because they trust me. So I think, especially in Vietnam, not in other countries, but I think also in Korea and Japan, people need to trust you a little bit first,
yeah, that's
so
right.
they can get used to it. So thinking cold approach that will be a little bit challenging, but then again, there's always like tricks to make it helpful for you. So what I do is, I mean, for example, when I talk to Japanese girls or Korean girls, I know I need to go very soft. Like instead of 2 meters, I take 3 meters distance. I have a little bit more eye contact longer. I speak a bit more softer. I ask a little bit more simple questions because I notice that they're also a bit shyer sometimes. So they really need time to incorporate your being. But then if you go to South America, you go to Brazil, it's the opposite.
Yeah.
You can jump and you can yell and you can say, hey, hi, how are you? This and that will be fine. So, but this is also something that comes with social intelligence. If you're used to talking to a lot of people, you just become that social chameleon basically that always can adapt in every social situation. And the same is also in, let's say, in a coffee place, very different than in a bar. In a bar, you need to be a bit more high energy. In a coffee shop, it's a bit more low energy. So yeah, that's how I see it. What do you think about that?
Yeah, actually, same. Basically, it's the same anywhere in the world. The dynamics of relations between female and male. Confident guys always attract girls, and of course, with social skills, is very important. Yeah, but as you said, like yeah, like Asian people are shy, especially like East Asian. like Japan,
True.
South Korea,
True.
yeah, Taiwan. So in the beginning, girls would be shy. So you need a time to get along.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, and but Western countries, especially the US, Australia, yeah, such countries, people are very open, and South America, like very emotional,
Yeah.
like
Yeah. Yeah.
laughing, dancing,
Yeah.
and touching, like a hug. It's
Yeah.
more common.
Yeah.
So such like a expression is different, but the core is the same. And also, it's a good point that you said like it depends on the situation, like in a cafe or at the bar, in a club or on the street, the beaches. We should act differently, of course. We should adjust to the situation.
Exactly.
In a quiet cafe, you don't need to speak very loud. It's annoying.
Exactly.
But in the club, you have to talk like in a loud voice because they cannot hear you.
Exactly.
So it depends on the situation. You should change how to approach the
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah, that's I agree completely. Yeah. We have to learn how to, but it also comes with approaching. When you approach a lot of people, your social intelligence becomes so high that you automatically can read the situation subconsciously, and then you just act accordingly. So yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So you have a Korean girlfriend, right?
Yeah, true.
So how did you meet her?
Well, quite funny. I was on my bicycle driving through the city, and I saw a beautiful girl walking towards me. And I passed by and I saw him. I was like, wow, this girl is, I think, she looks very beautiful. So, but my mind was playing with me. My mind, because I was going somewhere and I was thinking, like, oh no, I don't have time to go say hi. I'm busy, I'm busy. So I was bicycling like 5, 6 seconds. I was like, oh no, Steph, no, Steph. You promise yourself if you see a really beautiful woman and you're single, you're going to say hi. So I turn around and I stop in front of her, I have eye contact, and I just start talking to her. And the first question was actually really funny. Because I was hungry and was going to a restaurant, I just asked her like, "Hey, are you a good cook?" And she starts laughing. So, so we just start talking, and then we met the next day, then we met again, and then yeah, before we know it. But it's funny because it's a very small micro moment, and I almost didn't say hi to her, and the fact that I did is actually changed completely my life. So we've been together for almost a year now.
Oh,
So yeah, that's pretty amazing.
wow. It was a very big decision to talk
Yeah,
to her.
exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And you
Yeah.
almost didn't approach her.
Exactly. Yeah. Because the mind is always playing with you, even with me. Sometimes it's still there. Oh, I should not do it. Oh, it's a bit uncomfortable. But because I'm so good at it, I'm such an expert. I've been doing it for so long. It's part of my identity. So, okay, I know what to do. I turn around and just go say hi, and then we make it happen. And if I get rejected, so be it. But I will not lose any time. It will cost me 1 minute max. So just go, nothing to lose. And in this case, I met an amazing person, and she's my girlfriend now. I mean, especially when you, because I put my standard very high in people, in friends and in girlfriends, and it's not super easy for me to meet the perfect match. So I know it's kind of numbers game. Like if you meet X amount of girls, one of them you'll have an amazing connection. But I know you have to go through that, and I don't want to put my standards lower. So I really want to, if I see a girl that I really like physically, I really want to go and try to see if there's a connection, because it's not easy to meet that counterpart that you're really looking for. So I really want to take every chance that I get. Yeah, and I don't want to put my standards lower. So sometimes people, because I was single for 2, 3 years before that, and sometimes can get lonely. And then I was having fun for sure as well with random girls a lot. But people would tell me like, "Oh, you put the standard too high." I was like, "Yeah, it's a very high standard, but this is my choice, and I think I deserve it for myself." So always got your chance. Are you in a relationship, by the way?
No, I'm single now.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I have friends, but not dating.
Okay,
Actually,
okay,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
amazing.
Have you dated other Asian girls before?
Not in relationships.
Okay, okay.
I had fun with
Oh, okay.
with Thai girls, with Chinese girls, with some other Korean girls, but no relationships. No. Just fun.
For shy men or overthinking, do you have any advice for such guys who want to approach, but they are scared or overthink?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say when you're really scared and really overthink all the time, I think you should baby step to it. So I think you should not go start hardcore in cold approaching. I would do it very easy. And what I always say is, and I do this exercise with my clients as well, is when you walk in the street, you just say hi to everybody that passes by. So you walk and you have you say hi, hi. At first will be hi, hi. But if you do it 3, 4 times, you will warm up a bit and then it will go smoother. And then you will stop overthinking, like, oh my God, I'm getting nice reactions. And if you do this for a few days, maybe a week, then you can start going to a girl like, hey, hi, and keep walking, and then say hi again, keep walking. And then the next time, after a few weeks, when it's part of your reality, you can start really approaching a woman you like. So just small baby stepping it, step by step, no pressure, just easy. That's what I would say to guys who are very shy and awkward as well in the beginning, when they're shaking or something. Or I think when they're shaking so stressed, it's not a good thing. I always say, okay, let's take a step back, let's make it simpler. Let's just say hi to people, to people that work in baristas, for example, make a small joke, and then we go further and further and further. But this goes very fast. I've seen guys go from very shy to extremely extroverted in a matter of 2 weeks sometimes. It's all about dedication, commitment, and how fast you do your homework, basically. Yeah. What would you say?
Yeah, I agree with you 100% because many guys want to connect to beautiful girls, but for shy guys, it's very difficult. It's hard to connect, to get along with beautiful girls in the beginning. So their goals are like too high sometimes.
Exactly.
So they feel stressed if they can't do it. So the first goal should be very low. And if they achieve the goal, the small goal, they get happy, they got satisfied, and they get confidence little by little. But on the other hand, if they want to challenge the beautiful girls in the beginning, and they fail, like in many times, so they lose confidence, and
Exactly.
they get like damaged mentally,
Exactly. Yeah.
and they cannot go out again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, as you said, small steps is important. Such small steps are like hi to anybody,
Yeah.
like female or male, young or old.
Yeah.
Anybody is fine. Talk to strangers. It's a great practice.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, and small conversation is okay. It's enough. Like only greetings is fine. Yeah, hi or how are you. I recommend them to speak more than usual.
Exactly.
Yeah, yeah. And
Exactly.
they became more social, more like open. So yeah, I asked them to do that.
It's interesting that you say that you ask them to say more than usual. I think there is a lot of magic in that, because if you say talk more than usual, then you break that little resistance, and by breaking that resistance, making that a habit, then you can really go to the top very easy if you understand that. So more than usual is actually an amazing way to frame it, to just do a little bit more, go through that resistance, and then keep going basically. Because that's basically what it is, right? You, as a person, when we're into self growth, dating, business, whatever, you actually just always want to go to that resistance. So the best way to frame that is just a little bit more, and then you got it basically.
Yeah, that's true. So they would feel uncomfortable a little bit, but they have to feel uncomfortable because if they feel just like a comfortable, they cannot grow.
Exactly.
So experience uncomfortable is the proof that you grow.
100%.
Yeah, yeah.
And the funny part is, sorry, I want to pick in on this. This is very interesting because oftentimes I get this as well from people. Oh, it's so uncomfortable. It's so hard. It's so much painful. But I'm always saying like, the price after uncomfort is so big. Like if you do something that you're scared of, and I'm just gonna say something, right? There's a woman sitting there, and you say hi to her. You feel uncomfortable for 2 seconds, but afterwards, you have no idea how good you feel because you did it.
Yeah.
Like I remember in the beginning when I started doing this 20 years ago, I would talk to a woman, I would be so scared. I was almost dying. But then afterwards, I would be glowing for the whole day because I did it, like laughing. And so I always keep reminding people, like, listen, the uncomfortable phase is super short, and the price of all the good emotions is so long.
Yeah.
But for many guys who are too scared to do something
Yeah.
because they want to learn by themselves or whatever, they stay in this uncomfortable feeling all the time because they're always overthinking it.
Yeah.
So I think that's a funny paradox.
So feeling scared is like a human instinct. So it's very natural for guys feel scared when you approach beautiful girls. So you shouldn't blame yourself. Even if you feel scared,
True,
it's
true,
okay.
true.
Like it's natural.
Yeah,
So
true,
yeah.
true. That's also a big one.
Yeah.
I like that you say that. You should not blame yourself. Because we humans, we are very tough for ourselves. Huh? Oh shit, I didn't do it. Oh, I'm such a loser. I'm a failure. I like that a lot. Huh?
Yeah. What's the difference between men who improve and men who stay stuck?
Good question. I think there's a few things, but one of the main things is that people that stay stuck in that situation is because they think they can do it by themselves often. So they, especially something like dating, where it's a bit controversial, and they think, okay, I want to date more women, but they keep doing the same thing that they did in the past. So whatever the age a person is, let's say 35, 40, and they've been doing something for so many years, and they think by doing the same thing they will get better results. And I think that is one of those things that you need to basically question what they've done and say, okay, this and this and this I need to improve, and this or this I need to change, and then I will grow. And then you also have just people that are too lazy, for example, or they like to be the victim, for example, or they don't take a coach, for example, or so there's a few things there. But to be successful in everything is always the same: open-mindedness, be positive, be willing to learn, to invest time and money in it, and then you'll always be good, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And also, in my opinion, guys who stay stuck, I think they have some factors, reasons. So the first one is they are perfectionist. Like they don't wanna fail. They don't wanna be embarrassed. They have high pride. They don't wanna fail. Not always, but sometimes like such elite, like academic elites or like guys who work for prestigious companies or study in prestigious universities. They are scared of embarrassed or
Yeah, yeah.
failing.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, some
That's true,
people
yeah.
are very perfectionist.
Yeah,
They tend to stay stuck.
yeah,
On the other hand, guys who don't care mistakes, they grow faster.
100%, yeah. I think that the willingness to be foolish in whatever you're doing will give a lot of benefit in your life, especially when you learn new skill sets, and this is no difference. And again, the be perfect, because it's dating, right? Because we put our self-image on the line, and then getting rejected by girls is a very tough thing for most guys, and I understand completely. Even I, if I would still get rejected, I mean, I'm used to it, so I don't really care anymore because I understand the psychology of rejection, but still there's something in myself like, oh man.
Yeah.
So you need to learn how to handle rejection,
Yeah,
basically.
that's true. That's true. Actually, it's very important to learn how to handle rejection. So that ratio of like a success and mistake, I experienced more fails than success on dating or on approaching. So especially on like a cold approach, like on the street or yeah, and especially in Japan, Tokyo, girls ignore guys who approach them. So yeah, I learned how to handle rejection. Because of rejection, because of failures, I get success. I
All
got
the
success.
failures gave you a lot of resilience to be more successful.
Yeah, that's true, that's true.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, 100%. I mean, I can see that you're really good at cold approach. I know that you've been to the experience of doing a lot of practice and a lot of trial and error.
Lot of practice.
I think also like when you're in this journey, in the beginning you see there is rejection, but now you don't even see that anymore. I just see it as qualification, because if somebody rejects you, it's just like, okay, that person is not for me, and it's just also part of life. Like, okay, I try to build a connection with this person. This person is not very interested, and that's fine. I just continue with my day. Like, it gives me zero negative emotions, basically. So I think that's also very interesting. Like, once your subconscious understands, okay, rejection is not even real, it's just an illusion, then everything is fine.
Even if you get rejected, you don't lose anything. Just
No, you
right?
just become stronger.
Yeah.
You become a better person.
Even you become stronger and you can get experience and you can get data. You will improve if you get rejected. So yeah, so rejection is not a bad thing. It's like a experience.
100%.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, 100%. I often do also exercises to overcome rejection. So I tell people, for example, to go to a coffee place and start singing a song, and to understand that there's nothing like rejection. There's nobody really cares what you're doing, and then they get used to like, oh my god, indeed, this is actually nothing. Or I try to play games like, hey, go to the coffee place and ask for free coffee, and then people go completely crazy in the beginning, like, oh my god, I cannot do that, I cannot do that, and then they do it, and then oftentimes they just get a free coffee.
Oh.
So rejection is just a mindfuck that we've been taught in society of something bad, but I think it's a gift. Yeah.
It's a common question. So, what do you think about dating apps? It's helpful or not really?
My personal opinion is dating apps I think is very stupid. I think use a lot of time. Most of the girls are lying as well. They make filters on the pictures. What I hear from clients now, because I haven't been on dating apps for a long time, is they're very frustrated. They don't get a lot of matches, or when they match, the girls don't text back, and when they meet in real life, there's not a lot of. I mean, they lie a lot. So, and I also think like the best girls, they go to a small percent of guys who have like amazing profiles and so on and so on. So I think it's very stupid because you lose so much time and money as well on dates that you don't really like the girls when you can just do cold approach, because we all see girls everywhere, and within 10 seconds you have more information than on the whole dating profile. So I think it's against our nature as well to be on a phone and scroll and left and right and left and right. So that is kind of my opinion. I think I'm quite clear about this. What do you think about dating apps?
Yeah, I recommend approaching women in person, of course. Actually, I do cold approach in person, like on the street or in a real world. Yeah, as you said, it's more natural. So using dating app, yeah, sometimes of course it would be helpful. For example, if you live in very countryside, there are only a few girls around
True.
there. It would be helpful if using dating app sometimes, and
That's
or
true.
like
Yeah.
a practicing like a talking like a if you get the contact of the girls on the dating app, you can call them and talking on the phone, and you can practice how to talk.
Yeah, true, true.
How to talk
Yeah,
with
true.
women.
That could be useful. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So in terms of that, it might be helpful. But
Yeah.
if you can find girls in the city, it's better to approach the girls in person.
Yeah.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
yeah.
I think also for your personal growth is way better.
Yeah.
But it's true, like if you live in a village where four people live, and then the dating apps could be useful just to practice something and do something. 100%. I agree.
If you could give one piece of advice, what it would be?
I think I would go back to one of those timeless principles of the universe, and that is to take action, to take massive action, basically. If I have to say one thing, because action will always solve most problems. Yeah, because cause has effects, and you will always do something. So in this case, it's talking to girls, right? Just talk to girls, talk to many girls as much as possible, and automatically you will improve. Like not as fast as maybe you want to, but for sure will improve with just massive action.
Yeah,
What
that's
about
right.
you? What would be the one advice you would give guys?
Yeah, it's very simple. Say hi to anyone. So I mean, just approach, just try. Don't be scared of rejection. Yeah, yeah. I think that's it.
Amazing,
It's
yeah?
very simple. Yeah,
Yeah, I like that. That's good advice. Thank you. I'm gonna practice now.
yeah. Yeah. Great, great. So you are a dating coach and you have an Instagram account. So where can people find you if they want to learn?
Yeah, so I have an Instagram account where I post content, also YouTube channel with also content, and yeah, just I think you will add maybe the link under the video or something so people can follow me.
Yeah.
And I have an online academy on school.com where I make courses about dating and so on. And then I think as a first step, you can just follow me there. And then if you want to work with me one-on-one, you can also just reach out. And but start with follow me on Instagram, and then we go from there, step by step.
Yeah, he's a really nice guy.
Thank you.
See.
He's also a very nice guy.
Yeah, thank you.
Amazing person.
Yeah, so I put the link in the description. Thank you so much, Steph.
Thank you so much, Yasin. Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
Bye. See you.
See you.